Good morning, dear students. So, today we are going to start the next poem in your course book, that is the water cycle. Alright, so what is the meaning of water cycle? The literal meaning of water cycle is how the water from the land goes up in the sky and then comes back. So, a cycle is something which goes around and comes around. Alright, so let us look into this poem and see what the author or the writer wants to tell you. Do you know how does it rain? When I was young, I used to think that water came from the kitchen sink. All right. So the poet says that when the poet was a little boy, he used to think that the water that used to pour from the clouds is coming from the kitchen sink. किचन में जहाँ पर हम बर्तन धोते हैं वहाँ जो पानी आता है उसको लगता था कि वहाँ से पानी आ रहा है. बट नाउ आई एम ओल्डर एंड आई नो दैट water comes from the rain and snow. So now when the author is old enough, he understands that the water is coming from the rainfall. The clouds pour the rain and the snow on the hill stations. It stays there waiting in the sky, in clouds above our world so high. So the rainfall comes from the clouds which are above our head in the sky. And when it falls, it flows along and splashes out a watery song. And the moment the clouds are full and they want to fall, they flow and they splash out a watery song. And you know, when it rains, the sound that comes is the splash, and it seems as if the water is singing a song, as each drop is joined by more and rushes to the ocean shore. Alright, so the author feels that each drop, हर बूंद जो है एक दूसरे से मिलकर ज़मीन पर या ओशन में गिरती हैं, and ultimately all the water, even if it is in the form of if it falls on the land, the water would go ultimately to the rivers, and from the rivers it would go to the ocean and rushes to the ocean shore, or to lake, a brook, a stream from which it rises just like steam. So the water might go to the ocean, or it might go to the lake, a brook is a small river, a stream. Alright, so in all these places the water might go, from which it rises just like steam. So like on a hot vessel you boil water and you can see the water evaporating in the form of steam. Likewise, when it is a hot sunny day, or the evaporation happens, and the water from the water bodies, that is the ocean, the river, the brook, the streams, the water evaporates and it goes up in the sky. But while it's down here, what do you think? Some does go to the kitchen sink, but when it is still here, when the water has not gone up, और जब वो अभी यहीं पर है, क्या आपको लगता है कि कुछ पानी किचन के सिंक में भी चला जाता होगा? So do tell me the answer. What do you think? So this little lovely poetry is written by Helen H. Moore, and it's a beautiful poetry. And now, since it's been raining, all of you can enjoy and understand the poem. I want you to write the word meanings in your notebooks 3 times. Make word meanings, alright, and then make the sentences. And in the next class I'll be discussing the question and answers. Thank you.